Well, that was a beautiful 30-second song right there. All right. I got my dad back for another one because the first mock draft we did together this year turned out to be a pretty big hit on YouTube. I'm Isaac. I got my dad back for another mock draft. Dad, how you
Hey,
doing?
everybody.
I'm
I'm
excited,
doing
man.
good. How you doing?
So, yeah, we had our first player on last night, man. It was so much fun. It was your comments too added so much.
Really?
I was
It's
kind of
good.
excited you were watching and dropping comments for the player. His name's Carl
Mm.
Smith Jr. Go check it out. I'm gonna put that on YouTube tonight, but it's already on Twitter and Facebook.
Super nice
But
guy.
yeah, he was such a cool kid. Seriously, we got some more players coming on. We got an edge rusher and a linebacker before the NFL draft. I'll drop more
Awesome.
details soon. Um,
Nice.
Maybe more players in the works. We'll see. But this mock draft, Dad took he took the Packers in the last one. I took the Bears. This time we're gonna do the entire NFC North. Dad, you said you're taking the Vikings and the Bears, right?
Sure. Why not?
All right. So you got. Why am I not seeing Minnesota? There they are. And I'm taking Green Bay and Detroit. I'm gonna pick fast speed in between the picks, so we don't have to sit there and watch the whole thing. But we're gonna
Okay.
do this. Let's get going. It started.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so the Bears are up. That's you.
All
Can you see?
right.
If you can't see it, I'm trying to make it as big as I can. But this
If
one
it
has
has a 2026 trade in it, just decline it right away.
okay, decline. Okay, this one you move down 7, you pick up pick 49, and you pick up 118. Nothing 2026.
49.
49. So you move 7 back, you pick up a second, and you pick up a fourth.
I'll do that.
Okay, sold. Okay, another trade offer. You pick up 36, you pick up 70, and you pick up 88. There are 2 more offers. You want to see them?
Yeah.
Okay, the next 2 offers. This one's got 2026. We're
No.
rejecting. This one's got 2026. We're rejecting. So this one, you move 19 back. You pick up 70. So a early third, and you pick up another third, 88. Is it worth it?
Nope.
Okay, that's what I would have done too. The top of the draft, really quick: Shador Sanders, Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, pretty standard. Genty went all the way up at 6. Mason Graham, excellent. Malachi Starks, that's who the guy who's going to come on. Nick, he's awesome. Roll coverage. He said pick Malachi Starks. I love him. Michael
Mhm.
Williams, Will Johnson, Campbell, Booker, Membao. So bunch of offensive linemen. Tyler Warren just went. James Pierce Jr., the edge rusher from Tennessee. And I just asked this question today about Luther Burden, where he should go. He went at 16. You are
To,
up
to Arizona.
to Arizona. They took
All
him.
right.
Even though they have Mark Harris.
So for Chicago, what offensive tackles are left?
So offensive tackles, you got Kelvin Banks Jr., and he was supposed to go at 14 from Texas. He's the
Banks
best one.
Jr. Supposed to be
Six
pretty good.
five, yeah. 6'5", 315 is Raz. It's 8.25.
I like him. We're gonna take an offensive tackle here.
Like it, Dad. Good pick. Okay, I'm up for the Packers. I could go back 11 spots and pick up 65.
Ooh.
And honestly, that's not bad, but I need to see the players available because if a receiver's here, I'm going to probably do it. The other one has a 2026. I'm going to hide this really quick. I just want to see who's here. Igbuka's here, and Jalen Walker fell, and I'm not thinking about a linebacker, but the fact that he's here and Nick Scorton, I'm going to just not do that trade. And I really like Nick Scorton, but now that T. Higgins is off the table, I think the Packers need to go out and get a receiver. And I'll show you guys all of them. But my favorite receiver left has got to be Igbuka. I like Trey Harris, but I think Igbuka is probably the third best receiver in this draft. Dad, you've done more research on him. What's your thoughts on Igbuka?
Ibuka is pretty smooth. It looks like Golden could compete for the top 4 spot as well.
Interesting. I think I actually gotta look at something. Golden, huh?
Matthew Golden.
Yeah, he went at 19. I think you're right. He went
There
earlier.
you go.
He went up all the way at 19, and I think he's flown up board. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Igbuka here. And then who's Minnesota? Am I Minnesota? No, I'm
I'm,
Detroit.
I'm
You're
Minnesota.
Minnesota. So there's one offer. You move 3 back, you pick 59, and you flip them back 97. So you pick up
Sure.
a second. The other offer has a 2026. You want to do this one?
Yeah.
That's a good trade. Okay, you're up again. Another trade, 2026s.
No,
2026,
no.
2026. Okay.
Hey, who did they pick in my spot?
Josh Simmons, the tackle from Ohio State.
Okay, and then who else? Tell me what are the team needs for the Vikings?
Jalen Walker just went. So they need a cornerback, a defensive tackle, a safety. So secondary or defensive tackle or
Okay.
guard or a running back.
Yeah,
You
they
know
sure do.
Marion Hampton's here. Their
They
next
sure do
pick,
need a running.
though, their
When's their
next pick
next
is
pick?
59.
59. Omar and Hampton will not be there at 59. Take a look at the
Mhm.
running backs real quick.
So you got Hampton, you got Caleb Johnson, who I've been reading about a lot, Dad. And I'm starting to think Caleb Johnson may have a chance to push Henderson for the third best running back in this class. But this side actually has Junkins even higher than Henderson. Henderson's fifth now in this running on this site, and I know you
Yeah,
like him.
I'm gonna go with Hampton.
Good pick. I agree. Okay, Lions. This is me. I can move four back. I pick up 64. That's ridiculous, and I only have to give back 101. I'm probably going to do that trade, but I'm going to see the three other ones. This one I move back 16 and pick up 76. That's a worse trade. And this is 2026. I'm going to do this trade, Dad. I'm giving up 28 and 101, but I'm only moving four back, and I pick up the last pick of the second round to give up
Nice.
a fourth. Yeah, this one's got 2026. This one's got 2026. Okay, so the Lions, I picked 32 and then 60 and 64 because of that trade.
So you traded with the Eagles then.
I traded with the Eagles. Xavier Watts, the safety, just went. Wow, he went in the first round. That's the first time I've seen that. Mike Green, Med's a huge fan of him. Edge rusher from Marshall. Nick Scorton, the edge rusher from Texas A&M, just went, obviously, because I knew he would. And Cameron Williams, the tackle from Texas. So, Tyleek Williams is here. This is tough because I really liked Walter Nolan and Kenneth Grant. I'm probably going to go defensive tackle here, even though I like Jahdae Barron. They need a
Hmm.
space in the middle. And I think it's going to be Tyleek Williams from Ohio State. He's 6'2, 334. He's got this raw athleticism, wins one-on-one battles. He lacks length, but he's high
Okay.
upside. He's got some high upside. His physical tools are pretty outstanding from Ohio State. I like him. Big, great size at 334. I'm going to take him.
Okay, sounds good.
Bears are up. It's got 2026, so no. Okay,
No
this one.
trading here.
You move four back and you pick up 148. I don't know if that's worth it.
No.
Okay.
Um, I picked a tackle for the Bears, and the Bears have two picks here. What are we at?
Okay, you're at pick 39. You got
39.
39, 41, and 49. You got three picks in the next 10.
Yeah, and then is there a guard available? That's
Let's
the
take a
top
look.
guard.
Let's take a look. Yeah, the kid from West Virginia is here, but he's supposed
Yeah.
to go at 45. So I don't know if you want to gamble. There's only one
Mm.
team between you if you want to gamble and see if he falls to 41. Your first pick, you took
What's
Banks.
the
So you got
best available?
best available anything is Harold Fannin Jr.,
Okay.
John Campbell, the linebacker, Shamar
Yeah.
Stewart, the edge rusher from Texas A&M, Trey Harris, Jalen
Okay.
Milrow, Trey
Okay, that's
Amos.
good. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna go with look at the running backs. Which running backs are available?
I knew it. Caleb Johnson, Kidshot
And who
Junkins,
else?
and then Henderson. So you got Johnson,
Okay.
Junkins, Henderson, and Giddens, and Scatterman.
Right, right. And this is Detroit's. Okay.
No,
So we're gonna go
Chicago.
back. No, I mean Detroit is the offensive coordinator is the new coach.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to that edge rusher. What was he rated for? What's his name?
Okay, the edge rushers is let me I just want to look at something really quick for you. Jack Sawyer is somebody that Med is a huge fan of. I'm going to show you both really quick. Shamar Stewart, wow, high Raz, 6'5", 267. Raz score 10. He had 6 for a loss, only 1.5 sacks, his final college student, but he had 6 tackles for a loss out of 31. He excels at run defense and pass rushing, but he didn't produce a lot of sacks. Got a explosive first step, but the reason why I think he didn't produce a lot at the college level is he's got raw athleticism and he hasn't defined his moves yet.
Yeah, I
I
think I'm
just want
gonna
to show
pick
you this.
him.
Really, you like him? Okay, cool. I'll show you Jack Sawyer later. All right, you're up again. You're not doing this trade. Okay, do you want to move two back? No, you don't want to move two back. You get a seventh rounder. That's stupid. Nope, that's not worth it. Okay,
No.
so you got for the Bears, you got Shamar Stewart and Kelvin Banks. You got an edge and a tackle. Really good.
Is there any big tackles left? Or guards.
Okay, tackle, you got Gray Zabel, tackle from North Dakota State, 6'5", 312. And then, hold on, I just want to show you everything. Mark Bobo, tackle from Purdue, 6'4", 303. Emory
No,
Jones, he's at the end of the second round. You got this
no.
kid, Wyatt Milam, 6'6", 313. His RAS was 7.85. Safe projection, proper hands placement, high football IQ, above average play strength. They're saying that he could be a starting offensive lineman right away.
Is he a guard or a tackle?
Guard from West Virginia.
Is that the one I was looking at before?
Yes, there's another one from Ohio State.
Who's
There's
the
less
guy?
on him, but he's 6'3", 315. Solid
Hmm,
athleticism, punchy hands. They're saying he could be a long-term force on NFL offensive line. Explosive
yeah.
mobility, sharp intelligence, powerful strength.
I want to pick a guard here.
So those are both guards.
Let's pick that first one.
Okay. You're up again. This trade offer sucks. Okay, this one's interesting. You can move. You give up a 2026 third, but it doesn't matter. You move 4 back, and you pick up a late third. You want to do it?
Can we see what running backs are available?
Yeah, I can hide this. Look at it in a minute. Running back, Junkins. Caleb Johnson just went. Junkins is still there. Your next pick isn't all the way down until 72. So I don't think they're both going to be there.
Right. Okay. We're just gonna
Could,
we're just gonna pick the running back right now then.
which one? Henderson or Junkins?
Gonna go with
I think
Henderson.
I figured Henderson. Good pick. Fortunately, this isn't great for the podcast, but I got to do it for me. Got a cold. I'm trying to kick it. Okay. So I can move 30 back. I'm not doing that. I move 1 back and I pick up a 7th. I know that our stupid GM would do this, but I'm not doing it. It's not enough. I need a higher pick than the 7th. So the Packers are up. And I got a Buka. I got pick 54 and then 87, but then I have to wait till 123. So I would have liked to trade, but a good one. Got me that receiver. I'm going Jack Sawyer, Dad. This kid's a beast. 6'4", 260. No one's a sure thing, but he's one of the safest prospects in this draft.
Edge?
Yeah, I like this kid. He's from Ohio
What?
State. There's few players in this draft class with a higher athletic ceiling than Sawyer, which is the only thing keeping him from being a first-round pick. His speed and bend could limit him a bit in the pros as it did in college, but he's got the technical know-how, football instincts, physicality, and level of effort to be a quality starting edge rusher in the NFL. I'm going to pick Jack Sawyer from Ohio State.
Sounds like a
Hey,
good player.
I really like him. Watch him. I'll send you some tape later. Okay, you're up
Who's
for
up?
Minnesota. You're up
Okay.
for Minnesota. You could give up pick 59 and a 2026 fourth, but we don't care about 2026s. You move 7 back from the Chiefs and you pick up a late third. Is that worth it for you?
No.
Okay.
Who did I pick for Minnesota in the first
I
round?
think I picked up that other trade actually. All right, Minnesota. You took Omarion Hampton. You got pick 59 and then only 2 more, 140 and 161. So you
They're
got a
gonna want
long
to pick.
wait.
They're gonna want to get a defensive tackle here. Is that a team need?
Yes. Big time. Corner too.
All
And
right.
there's
What do you,
the good thing, the good news for you is Deion Walker's here, and there's a cornerback from Iowa State.
Walker's pretty good, right? Let's go with him.
Yeah, from Kentucky. 6'7", 331. He can beat you one-on-one. He's tough one-on-one. I like him. He's almost 350 pounds, and he's athletic. Good pick. Okay, Lions are up. That's me, right? Yeah, I'm the Lions. I took Tyreek Williams, defensive tackle, at 32. Okay, so now I could use a cornerback, an edge, and a guard. Let's look at corner. This corner from Iowa State looks pretty good. I've got another pick in 4 picks. 6'2", 195, 9.99 RAS. I like this. But he's going to be 25 years old. That's the only thing I don't like. But for a team that needs to win a Super Bowl, sounds like a veteran player. I don't love drafting 25-year-olds, but this team needs to win now. So let's do it.
It's a 6-year starter. player.
Exactly. Yeah, I know that's kind of sucks. He's that old. Okay, so I got me a defensive tackle. I think they could use an edge. What's my next pick? For the Lions, I don't pick again until 133, so I got to make the most of this pick. I got that corner. I got a defensive tackle. They could use a guard and a receiver. I'm gonna look at everything. Gosh, this sucks because there's a good running back here, but they just don't need that. I'm gonna look at edge, and I think I'm gonna end up going. Oh, Buka's here too. I think I'm gonna have to go with Kyle Kennard. 6'4", 254, high motor edge, 8.28 RAS from South Carolina. Med would probably love that pick. I'm gonna pick him. Okay, you're back up with the Bears. You could move 10 back and pick up 173. That's awful.
No.
Or 5 back and you pick up 145.
No.
Okay.
I want to pick here. What does Chicago have already?
So you've gotten the tackle from Texas, an edge, a guard, and a running back. Great draft.
Who's the running back?
Travion Henderson.
All right. What running backs are left?
DJ Giddens is still here and Scatabo.
Scatabo.
And Tootin and Ollie Gordon Jr. and Mappa. But those are later. You have another pick at 118. So
what receivers are available?
Savion Williams from TCU. He's a really good pick. And Jaden Higgins. He's 6'3", 222. He was from TCU. Big guy. They're actually saying he's 6'5".
Higgins tested really well. What does Higgins RAS?
9.85. He had almost 1,200 yards, 9 TDs last year for Iowa State.
He's what? He's like 6'3.5" or something.
Yeah, they're saying 6'4", 214. I like that.
I'm gonna go with Higgins.
Good pick. If you guys didn't know this, my dad's the receiver running back guru. I love asking about those picks. Okay, these are both bad trades. They're 2026s for the Packers. Okay, so for the Packers, I've got Nick Buka and Jack Sawyer. That's a home run for them. They need a space eater up front, and they need a corner. And what sucks is I really like Alfred Collins. He's an awesome player from Texas. I'm going to just do this because he's 6'5", 332.
Yeah, I agree.
If he's in the right spot, he could be a top 50 player with the talent. I got to pick an upside guy here. While we need corners, I'm going with Alfred Collins. It just is, you can't pass him up there. Okay, Dad, you're back up for the Bears at 118. There was no trade offers. You got Jaden Higgins, Henderson, Milam, the guard from West Virginia, Shamar Stewart, the edge from Texas A&M, and a tackle. So you got offensive tackle, guard, running back, receiver, edge. You went all mostly offense.
Right, except for the edge guy early.
Yep.
Are there any quality defensive tackles left here?
Yeah, this is a deep draft. Defensive tackle, you got Elijah Roberts. This is right where he's supposed to go at 121. You're at 118 from SMU. Check this out. 6'3", 285. It's a little smaller, but he's got a relentless motor and strong work ethic.
Too small.
8.29 RAS, but yeah, he's a little small. 6'3", 305, 9.2 RAS for the next one. He's right there. And then Howard Cross, no RAS, 6'1", 285 from Notre Dame. So you got
go to tight end for me.
Okay.
Who's
Terrence
available?
Ferguson.
Is Arroyo available?
If he's near the top, he is gone.
He's gone.
Yep.
Ferguson. Who else?
Bringing Stool from Clemson.
Okay, let's go back to guard and tackle.
Okay, guard, you got one at 149. It's a bit of a drop from LSU. They do need a center. Jared Wilson from Georgia's here.
Yeah? What's his ranking?
111, and he's up at 118. And look at this RAS, 9.98.
Let's pick him.
He started with Georgia. That feels like a steal there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm up with 123 for the Packers. I've got Ibuka, Sawyer, and Collins. I need a corner. It's probably time. Jordan Hancock from Ohio State's here. I like Mello Dotson, though. So I'm going to read about this kid really quick. 6 foot, 195. He's aggressively. He's a little inconsistent with reading double moves and needs to be a little more disciplined. They're saying he needs to fix that stuff. Mello Dotson, 5.75 RAS. That kind of sucks. And Jabbar Muhammad is a good player too. I really like him, but look at this RAS. It's only 2.33. You know that our GM won't take them. I am going to go with Jordan Hancock, though. Looks like the best prospect. A little inconsistent, but we're in the 4th round, so got to take what you can take.
Yeah.
Lions are back up. That's me again. I got Williams, Porter, Kennard. This is my last pick for a while. I hit the 3 biggest needs on defense. I hit edge, I hit defensive tackle, I hit corner. I got to get me a guard. And it's probably going to be Dellinger from LSU. 6'5", 322, dense frame. 3-year starting guard. Lack of athleticism. See, I hate that. That just scares me. Impressive second level blocker. I kind of like this kid. I'm going to go with the Cincinnati kid. He looks a little better than the top guy. All right, Minnesota, you're up. You can move 10 back and pick up 190. That's pretty good.
No. Hey, what does Minnesota have already?
Hampton and Walker. They only have 2 more picks. You got a running back and a defensive tackle. You need a corner and a safety and a guard. And a lot of too.
Let's look at the guards now.
Okay, so Dellinger, the one I didn't take, and Clay Webb are available from Jacksonville State. He's a little further down the board, but he is 6'3", 312 with a 903 RAS from Jacksonville State.
I'll take the athletic guard.
Good call. I like it. Okay. Clay Webb.
There you go.
All right. Bears are back up. You can move 2 back and pick up 252. Not really worth it.
No, Trudy.
You've gotten Kelvin Banks, Shamar Stewart, Wyatt Milam, Travion Henderson, Jaden Higgins, and Wilson. So you got a center, guard, tackle, running back, receiver, and an edge. They still need a defensive tackle, and they can always use offensive line.
Let's check the running backs that are left.
Ooh, I like it. Bold. Damian Martinez from Florida.
Who else?
Kyle Monaghy from Rutgers. Raheem Sanders. They're all in the same range. Rashard Smith. Corey Kiner from Cincinnati. Jordan James.
And then receivers that are left?
Oh, there's a good one. Pat Bryant and then Nick Nash.
I
like both. Pat Bryant, 8.19 RAS. But this Nick Nash kid, man, is one of my favorite late picks. No RAS score yet, but this guy had he had the receptions record for San Jose State.
What are the other receivers that are there?
It's a big drop, actually, even from Bryant to Nash. It's 130 and then 170. The next one's at 196. That's another almost 30 picks. Theo Weiss Jr. from Missouri. They don't have anything on him, but they said he's above average deep threat.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even have his physicals on here yet.
Let's go back. Go back to running back then.
Okay, what you thinking?
Martinez.
Okay, you want to take him?
Yeah.
Ooh, 9.32 RAS. I like it.
Yeah, he's athletic.
Hitting that running back room, getting my dynasty running back on out of there.
Well, Henderson is not a full time. He's more of a Gibbs type.
I agree.
Not quite Gibbs, but
yeah, I know that makes sense. For the Packers, I've taken Ibuka, Sawyer, Collins. So I hit 2 defensive linemen, got me a corner, got me a receiver. I'm actually going to go ahead and take Nick Nash. I'm a big fan of him. I think we need more receivers in the room, so I'm going to do it. I like him a lot. All right, Vikings, Dad, you're up. You've got Hampton, Walker. So you got defensive tackle, a guard, and Hampton, the running back. Last pick.
Yeah, last pick. It's got to be in the cornerback room or DBs.
Mello Dotson's there for Kansas, and Tommy Hill from Nebraska.
What's the size on Hill again?
Hill is 6 feet 213. They said he took a big step back his last year. This is a little concerning. Allowed a ball to be caught on him nearly 75% of the time when he was targeted and gave up 3 TDs in coverage this season. So he struggled this year.
No, okay, go back. What about safety?
Dotson, 5.75 RAS, 6 feet 192.
Nah.
Then safety. Ooh, Malachi Moore from Alabama. 5'11", 196. Playmaker, ball hawk. 7 picks this year.
There we go. That's the guy.
Yeah, there you go. I agree. His corners were a little underwhelming at this point. Okay, we're into the 6th round. We're at pick 198 for the Lions. Is this your last one? No, you got 2 more.
3 more.
3. Oh, yeah, you're right. 3 more. Edge.
What's the best available?
Cam Jackson, defensive tackle from Florida.
Pick him.
Okay. Okay, I am up at 200 for the Packers, and I have 3 more picks as well. I've gotten 2 receivers. They need to keep hitting edge rusher. This is how our guy does things. Tyler Batty, 6'5", 271. He's a little further down, and I don't care. I'm taking him from BYU, 8.88 RAS. I like the size. I think he's going to be hopefully he'll outproduce this draft position. He looks pretty awesome. Okay, Bears, Dad, you're up at 204. You got 3 more picks here. Okay, so what position do you want to see? You've gotten tackle.
Best available at this point. What
Okay,
are they?
defensive tackle,
Yeah,
which you haven't hit yet.
I
And there's
haven't
one
hit that
look
one,
him.
so we'll just take that position.
Do you want to take the top one? South.
Yeah,
He's 6'2", 284, but 8.884 RAS.
yeah, that's fine.
South. Cool. I think you're up again. Hold on. Nope, I'm up. We're into the 7th round. Pick 230. Lions, I got one more pick after this. I took a defensive tackle. I'm going to go ahead and look at receiver because I feel like it's a sneaky need for them. Ja'Cory Brooks is here, 6'2", 184. Dynamic receiver with size and playmaking ability from Louisville. I'm going to take him. I like him a lot for this position.
Yeah.
All right, Dad, you're up with the Bears. You got 2 more picks.
Okay, look at receivers again. Can you name them off for me?
Yeah, you got Jahante Wester from Colorado. 4.9 RAS, which is
No, just the names. Just the names. I'll identify.
Okay, Wester, Armstrong, Chisholm, Lane, Shepard, Franklin, and Smith, and Kyle
No,
Williams. That's
no.
none of them.
What about running backs?
Merritt, Jackson, Edwards, the kid from Michigan I was telling you about, Mario Anderson, Cooley, Montreal Jordan.
No, nothing there. What about tight end?
Bartholomew, Pittsburgh. Priscorn,
no.
Yurkoso. Yeah, I know.
What's best available then?
There's a guy who fell from Tulane, a defensive tackle. There's a guard from North Carolina.
Yeah, the defensive tackle. If they don't make the team, it's okay. Just it's good to to bring in competition.
Sounds good. I took him for you. All right, I'm up at. Is this the Packers? Which is this one? Yep, I'm up at 239. This is my second to last pick. I got me an edge. I need more corners because we're gonna let some go. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at Zoff Frazier, 9.28 RAS. He's a little small, barely misses tackles. Press corner. I'm gonna go with him. A little on the other side, but it's okay. Okay, you're up again for the Bears. This is your final pick.
I'm gonna go with the best available. Who's the best? Is it a guard?
Tackle from Iowa State.
All right.
9.9 RAS, 6'7", 339.
Damn.
Iowa State.
And he's 9? He's 9 RAS?
9.9 RAS.
How you get that big of RAS is it because your size is so big?
Probably. The Lions, is this your last pick or do you have one more? Last pick.
You're the Lions. You're the Lions.
Oh, this is me. I'm going to go Nazir Stackhouse. This guy, I know he's a low RAS, but 6'3", 327. He's one of my favorite 7th round picks. I pick him every time. Nazir Stackhouse. So that's one player I'm going to reach out to. Packers. Okay, I got me 2 corners, 2 receivers, 2 edges, and a defensive tackle. I'm going to go to all. Johnny Walker, edge from Missouri, 6'2", 246, a little small for my liking. Ooh, 6'8", 328 tackle. That's interesting. I'm going to check out running back. This running back from Arkansas, 6'1", 229, 7.25 RAS, just in case Marshawn Lloyd doesn't pan out. And there's also Donovan Edwards, 5'11", 205 from Michigan. Let's keep him in the region. I'm going to pick Donovan Edwards. That's it. All right. Let's do yours first. So you pick for the Bears. Can you see it or do you need me to read it off?
I can't see it. You got to read it.
Okay. For the Bears, you got Kelvin Banks Jr., tackle from Texas. Shamar Stewart, edge rusher from Texas A&M.
And
you traded back. You traded back in the first, so you got some extra picks. Wyatt Malum, guard from West Virginia. Running back Travion Henderson from Ohio State. So you got a running back, guard, edge, tackle. Then you got receiver Jaden Higgins, receiver from Iowa State.
Higgins is
172.
going to be good.
Yep. 118, Jared Wilson, center from Georgia. That was in a trade as well. Running back, Damian Martinez, running back from Miami, Florida at 149. At
Right.
204, Tonka Hemingway, defensive tackle from
Damn.
South Carolina, Meds region. Then your last two picks, you got another defensive tackle, Patrick Jenkins from Tulane at 235. And then you got another offensive tackle, Jalen Travis, offensive tackle from Iowa State. So you got two offensive tackles, two defensive tackles, a center, a guard, two running backs, an edge, and a receiver.
Hey, send that to Matt if you can in the future. After
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
get
take a
done.
picture of it. I'll take a picture of it. Your other one, Minnesota. This was quick and easy. O'Marion Hampton, running back from North Carolina at
He could be a
27.
difference maker for him. And help that rookie quarterback, JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, especially because it looks like Darnold's gone. Deion Walker, defensive tackle from Kentucky at 59. Clay
Yeah.
Webb, guard from Jacksonville State. And then Malachi Moore, safety from Alabama. That was a good draft for 4 picks. I like it.
They only have 4 picks.
All right. I'll do the Lions first. Tyleek Williams, defensive tackle from Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
I did a trade back, quarterback Darian Porter from Iowa State. And then I picked up Kyle Kennard in that trade. I got an edge rusher from South Carolina. So I got 2 defensive linemen a corner early. Then I got a guard, Luke Kandra from Cincinnati at 133. Then I got another defensive tackle, Cam Jackson from Florida. Receiver, Ja'Cory Brooks from Louisville at 230. And then my last pick for the Lions, Nazir Stackhouse from Georgia. So I picked up 3 defensive tackle and an edge, 4 defensive linemen, 1 guard, 1 offensive lineman, a guard, a receiver, and a corner.
That's a pretty good draft.
Yeah. All right, Packers. I loaded up a position like Goot likes to do.
Green Bay.
I got Igbuka from Ohio State, Jack Sawyer, edge rusher from Ohio State, 2 Ohio State guys right in a row. Med keeps doing that. I did it too. Alfred Collins from Texas, defensive tackle at 87. Quarterback Jordan Hancock, I got him in the 4th. Might have been a little late, but those first 3 were hard to pass up. From Ohio State, another Ohio State guy, 3 Ohio State players. Nick Nash, receiver from San Jose State, so I got 2 receivers. Tyler Batty, I got another edge rusher from BYU, so 2 edge, 2 receiver. Got quarterback Za Frazier, got another corner, so 2 corners. And then the last pick, I picked up Donovan Edwards, running back from Michigan. I really like him. I think he has talent to maybe make a difference in the NFL as a late round pick. We'll see.
Yeah, that's a good Packer draft too.
That was fun. All right, guys. I didn't say this earlier. Please like and subscribe to the show. Me and my dad will have several more mocks. I'll more with Med. The show from last night will be up in just a little bit here. And that was a blast. Thank you, guys. And Dad, any final thoughts?
No, good drafts. Those are fun. I like Chicago. I really like Chicago's draft. Send it to Matt if you can, because he's a Chicago fan.
Oh, I will. He's gonna love this. All right. Well, I will. We'll talk to you guys soon. That was a lot of fun. Thank you. And again, go give us some draft grades.
Go Packers.